Hey, we are live.
Yay.
Hello and welcome. I am Ronnke, your GM, and in the stream today we have Rigel Kent,
People.
Nosh, Gargaman, and Mega Kwai. Today we are playing a dungeon fantasy campaign using the very flexible and awesome GURPS system by Steve Jackson Games. This and past sessions will be available on YouTube and as audio-only podcast. Links are in the video description. If you enjoy our content, please like this video and subscribe to our Twitch and YouTube channels. Hey, character business. Rigel Kent, do you have any character business for Gareth?
Yeah, I do. Since we're still in that opening period, I tweaked the disadvantages slightly. I removed bully, for obvious reasons. Already a jerk, no reason to play one here. Removed overconfidence, simply because based on his established background, he knows when to fold, and replaced those with delusion major. I have looked upon the gods, and Agelia chose me. So he's a little crazy.
Cool. Nosh, do we have any character business for Humphrey?
No, we do not.
All right, Gargaman, do we have any character business for Kivin?
Negative at the moment.
And Mega Kwai, do we have any character business for Dan Joe?
2 points into short sword. So it's taken up to Dex +1, so that should affect the weapon mastery, shouldn't it?
Yes, you will get an additional +1 damage.
Nice.
That's to both your thrust and cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just a quick recap. You guys are down in the dungeon below an inn, cleaning out the place of rat men or rate men.
Rodents of unusual size.
And for financial ability.
The Skaven are a lie.
All right, so you have entered into this place of worship where you killed some of the rat men worshipping a dead, not beholder.
Observer.
Observer, or eye beast, I think it is in
Tyrant?
let me find its exact name. It's quite lame.
Bob. It's Bob. Its name is Bob.
It is an eye of death, as described in Dungeon Fantasy Monsters. So, we shall begin.
Need first aid.
Since
Somebody got hit?
Since you do not have a healer amongst you, I will give you the opportunity to each have a healing potion.
What, you didn't get a parcel? Come on, man.
What kind? How many D?
Just the 1D.
Yep, that figures.
Well, you didn't have to use it. You could still do your first aid. But you each have one, so if you
Do they not have healing
share them
potions in the items?
Don't think so.
Why not? That would have been a great idea.
I actually already have 2 potions, but they are major healing, so they do 2. That's why
you're welcome to use those.
That's why I didn't bother, hesitating to drink the one that the GM gave me for free.
Uh-huh.
But yes, everyone will have the 1D healing potion.
Right.
Okay. What is the plan for your troop of dungeon delvers?
Is that a door or just an opening?
That is just an opening.
And can we see any farther in that direction than what is indicated?
Is there any treasure around the altar?
Are your lights working?
Yes. Yes.
Funny, I had to enable it and disable it for me to see them.
There.
Okay, let's see. Alright, so you can see the opening behind there. If you're going to investigate it, please move yourself there.
Well, we do have bodies to deal with first. How are these guys armed, if at all?
Two.
We just slaughter a bunch of unarmed rat men.
No, the one with the big brain is unarmed. The others are armed with a sickle.
Right.
The one that is unarmed did a finger wagging thing and tried to cast a spell.
That doesn't do us any good. Somebody mentioned all that glitters. Is there any glittering?
There's no loots in this room.
Then this is a lame room. Okay. Next, the obvious would be the open hallway. Given we'll head over there to look down it.
Alright, so looking down this hallway, as far as your lights can see, it appears that there are rooms coming off this hall. Each of the rooms has a door that blocks any ability to see into the room, despite what the map shows.
That means we don't actually see any rooms.
Well, you see doors.
Okay.
All right, then. Let's go pick a door.
Let's go see what's behind us first.
Alright, so moving behind the altar, you'll
Like
see
a game show.
a tunnel which looks like it's been blasted out of the rock, and it seems to go a long way. So you will, you can see a little bit, then it turns around and you can't seem to see past that, but you would have to go in quite some distance.
I don't feel like going in quite some distance.
If any of you guys have tracking, you're welcome to make a roll into the box, please.
Nope. We always had a tracker for that sort of thing.
Can we default it?
It defaults to perception -5, I believe.
Or naturalist -5?
Yeah, perception -5, naturalist -5.
How do you do that into the box? I guess just put the modifier and then drag it into the box.
I guess. Actually, you could control click it and it goes into the box. Is that how that worked?
I think I set that up, but I wasn't sure if it worked for the players. You can give it a go. Oh,
well.
In any case, apparently Humphrey is observant.
That did not quite work.
It's a secret roll.
But I can see it.
Interesting. Actually, no, it's not a secret roll at all. It comes up that it should be secret, but it's not.
Yeah. I guess it tried, but it didn't work.
Okay, so Humphrey, looking at the ground around this blasted tunnel, you can see that there's a fair number of tracks that go back and forth that indicates this has been used quite frequently and reasonably recent.
So I will say to Danjo, is there possibly trapped in here?
I'll have a look.
Should have been rolled into the box, but you can tell that there are no apparent traps.
Okay. Humphrey wants to go in and investigate, see if I can detect any secret passages.
No secret passages, but the tunnel goes on for quite a bit. If you're going it alone, it doesn't take too long before the tunnel sort of curves away so that those behind you are no longer in sight. And you will also come to sections of the tunnel that have a glowing sort of green crystal in the wall that gives you sort of
Kryptonite.
enough light to see. In terms of GURPS rules, a -3 darkness penalty. So it's about a campfire, equivalent to a campfire.
Okay. Well, I will walk back up the hallway until I can see my party and say, there's some green lights, some crystals ahead.
How does the party respond?
That's a really good question.
I like the way with the doors. That's easier.
Should we clear out the this stuff here before we proceed into the tunnel?
That's my thinking.
Get rid of what's behind you before you go forwards.
Yeah, which one is behind?
They're all behind.
Opposite to what you're facing.
The enemy's gate is down.
I guess everyone can make perception rolls as well. You can do this outside.
Is this actual perception or is it something else?
Oh, you could use observation.
Fail by 1.
Alright. In this case, both Humphrey and Danjo, while you're in this altar room, you also see something a little bit funky about this wall here. There's something not right. If this was a video game, the color would be just a little bit off.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, what could that mean?
Again, I'll look over to the ninja and traps. Question.
All you need me for is my traps.
Yep.
We're going to use you. We're going to use you hard.
He's going to use you until you're done.
GM?
So, there appear to be no traps on this secret passage here. But you are able to push the wall, and it will rotate to reveal a room behind.
What's in the room?
You went in first, Danjo.
You die.
All right, so you will see the room itself is littered with the bodies of zombies that have been killed, most likely from the party that came in here before you.
Point of order, how do we know they're zombies and not just corpses?
Let's just say that they are very zombie-like corpses.
In other words, these are not fresh corpses.
However, you will see, Danjo, you will see that sort of moving over sorry, moving over some of the corpses is this slime.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's a big
Quick,
note.
shut the door.
Yeah, with me on the right side.
All right, you close the door behind you, and then the slimes do not follow. They're quite happy to digest the
They're all like,
corpses.
man, I just wanted to say hi.
All right, so heading down
Yeah,
the hall.
there's. Yeah, I think so.
We need our trap finder to do our trap finding.
Anybody can act as a trap finder.
Thanks for volunteering there, Kevan.
Well, whoever's moving down the hall should move.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do trap finding. Here's a stick.
Where did you get that stick?
I pulled it out from somewhere.
Yeah. Anyway, and meeny miny mo, right-handed. We'll go right.
All right, so stepping into the hallway, you will. The first thing you notice that it is structurally unsound. Bits of the roof have fallen to the floor, so there's rocks and dirt and such on the floor, and some of the sort of floor tiles move as if they're not well placed. And you will look around and see that this place looks a little dodgy.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any tracks that would indicate this is a highly used passageway?
It does not look like it's been highly used. And I get a hearing -5 from people.
Right. Well,
Well done.
You can. This will be given. You can hear there's a buzzing, crackling sound that seems to come somewhere from further down the hall. Maybe
buzzing,
emanating
crackling.
from that, coming from that sort of hallway there.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute.
No curiosity seekers in our party?
So you're opening that door?
Ah,
Yep. Check it, see if it's unlocked. Knock. Anybody home?
So you're knocking first?
Why the hell not?
Well, so much for catching them by surprise. Whoever they are.
curious.
You will open the door.
Man, brain rat, man. Spellcasters.
You'll open the door and you can see that this is a library. In the
Okay.
in the middle of the room is a crystal thing that sort of is hanging, and these big-brained rats, which I'll bring up their image for you.
Are those the accountants?
All right, man.
Ugly.
They are huddled around this crystal thing. But since you announced yourself, they have turned to acknowledge your presence.
Yeah. As Kevin sees those guys as he opens his door, he says, "Sorry, wrong room." Closes the door.
Okay.
Not that one.
We're supposed to kill all of them.
Oh, well, there are some in there.
Genocide.
As you are talking, The door will open. And standing
Excellent.
in the
That came to me.
breach is one of the brain rats. Yes, we can go in combat turns. Given.
Right. Well, impulsive and overconfident. I stab it. Yeah, just kind of reflexively hop back. Gah! And try to run it through. So there's really nothing special. Are their heads easier to hit?
Yeah, sure. Let's
Not that
say
I'm necessarily trying that, but just a question.
let's say their big brains are a little easier to hit.
Okay, this is going to be 2-hand stab to the vitals. And shot. And I probably should target that guy, but that was a successful hit.
Okay, you will draw back your sword to stab this guy. He will point to you and squeak in a rat tone. Drop your sword. Please make a will roll.
Critical.
I did the
choose not
same.
to.
Nope. Wait, that's bad. I thought that was your critical success on the the resist.
Well, this seems like it's not going to work out for me. Oh, I had a good roll.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Mid-attack, your sword will clank to the ground, and the rat thing will just laugh.
And then Gareth turns around and splits his skull.
I think he's going to do... He will step back and cast a ice sphere. It begins to form in his hand. This guy will cast another spell.
Roll an 18. I want him to accidentally explode.
We're going to have to note fatigues here. All right, he's casting that at a two hex range. One moment.
That was 2 moments.
Just some stuff making noise here.
Is that unusual?
Yeah, because I'm not at home. Remember, I'm still away. Okay. You will all need to make a strength roll.
Will we?
Success by 6.
I don't think Humphrey's outside of the area effect.
Oh, yes, Humphrey's safe.
Yeah.
So, those that failed or succeeded by less than 5, you will find yourself stuck in place.
Why didn't you just say strength -5?
Hmm.
It was resistant against the spell.
Do we have an effect for that?
Great. That means I'm all by myself.
No, you could use the spell one or potentially grappled if you wanted to do that. Just have to remember that that's not actually a grapple.
We'll use the spell.
While you're poking at things, GM, set the notifications, the display location for speech to chat and token.
That's under the per use notifications.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's now set to chat and token. Is that working as intended?
Well, The thing is, if you don't set it, no one who's watching the stream will see it either.
Right, okay. That's actually useful.
Carry on.
Well,
Yeah.
I am not rooted to the ground. So he's going to step and take a swing at Ice Spear Guy. And it is Deceptive 1, which he is going to fail by 2, because of course.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Humphrey, I'd like to use Bard's song, Rape Your Wit, on Brain Ratman 1.
Okay.
All right, so I will...
Roll.
Yeah.
So you are singing.
I am singing. Let me grab the right one. Hang on here.
Oh, by 12. Oh,
He's going to be stunned.
Okay, draw shuriken, and then aim at Ratman 2. But I don't have fast
Drawing or fast draw?
drawing.
Okay. He'll spend his turn doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Advance the tracker.
Windows everywhere.
I did not get an effect. What was it? Spell. Okay. So.
All right. So you can attempt to break free of this glue on a strength -5 roll.
Well.
If you try melee combat while glued, you are -2 to your combat skills, and your dodge is halved.
Well, I don't appear to have to worry about that at the moment.
However, if you step anywhere in that area of effect, you need to roll strength -5 to become unglued again.
Right, but I'm still stuck. Okay. He is going to press up against the wall for the most part, try to get out of break line of sight, while crouching down to try to pick up his freaking sword. So again, he is attempting to take as much cover as he can get from anything inside, which is probably not going to matter for the time being. Now the question is there any effect on this picking up the sword?
No.
Okay, then he will pick up his sword.
This guy doesn't like the fact that
that got
Gareth is in
stunned.
his grace. Oh, yes. That means he... Oh, he had his ice spell. Which means...
He dropped it.
He dropped it, and I think there's a chance he hits himself.
We approve of this.
I'll just apply the effect on him. I think that's automatic. If you are stunned while holding a spell, it affects you. He will roll to come out of stun and will successfully do so. This guy, take a step back. He is going to cast glue again, but it's just going to be in the hex that Gareth is in. Gareth, please make a strength roll.
By 9.
You are unaffected by it.
Oh, it was a 1 hex. Or it's a 2 hex.
Fortunately, you can only... Oh, maybe. Hang on.
Well, you can control drag it to make it smaller so it fits better. Yeah, one of these days we're going to fix that.
There you go.
Step and smite. Success by 4. There's no, no added bonus or anything like that.
Out of fatigue.
You need to roll an 18.
He will do it. He'll point at you, and likewise he'll go, drop it!
You can do that as blocking?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a command spell.
Unfortunately,
Dropped
it's
it.
fatigue.
Yeah, drop what?
Whatever you are holding.
He didn't say that.
He did not say that. He said drop it, and I was presuming it's going to be the sword.
Or his guts.
Well, in the example, drop it. The subject drops whatever is in hand. So that would be your sword.
My shield is also in hand.
Well, but if that is a shield, a properly...
It is.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to drop it. At least not immediately.
Okay, you guys are
Well,
going to
I
need to
guess-
get into this fight.
I guess if you had two things in hand, I guess you would drop both. But anyway, advance the tracker.
All right. So once again, I will try to stun Ratman 1.
He will again be stunned.
Huzzah!
Okay, aim at Brain Rat 2. With
You
my
can't see
shuriken.
him through the wall.
All these circles, I can't see what's on there anyway. There we go. Yeah, you're right. Is it going to take a strength roll to move?
Yes, strength -5.
Okay. Ooh,
Not today.
I'm stuck in that
Unfortunately
spot.
for you are stuck.
Okay.
You can keep attempting every move or every turn, but for the moment you're stuck. Given you have your sword,
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to try to get unstuck. Now, is that an actual, like a do-nothing maneuver?
what?
Getting unstuck.
It's a do-nothing maneuver, yes. If you attempt to
Okay.
move, you have to do it at -5, that's all.
Right, but that takes up your action.
No. I do not believe it does. I can verify.
Well, I can make my lame-ass attempt at escaping. It was lame as expected.
Wow, that's even worse.
See?
Okay, so trying to move is an attempt to break free.
Right, okay.
However, it is treated as another resistance roll at -5 against the spell's original skill roll.
What?
Yeah, that means this fight is going to suck because they're not going to be able to get past that. That was a critical success by 11 or 12.
Yeah, that's never going to
No,
happen.
it was a success by 5 on their part, I think, when they cast.
Well, it's still never going to happen. It's impossible for any of us with a strength of 10 or ish to succeed.
Not technically impossible, just very, very, very hard.
No, it is actually impossible. You cannot roll. You cannot roll below a 3.
I think a critical success always works, though.
That's not always true. And especially in a quick contest.
So, yeah. It's quite effective.
Yeah, but this fight's going to blow.
Well, you can pretty much skip Kevin, unless one of them happens to step within reach 2 of him.
Do they have to maintain the glue spell?
No.
No, it lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, for goodness sake.
10 minutes? Oh my god.
Yeah, we've been on the other side of this. We've seen it before.
Okay, so this one's coming out of stun. Oops, wrong roll. He will successfully come out of stun. That is all he can do. This guy does not like the big sword-wielding dude in front of his face.
He's not a sword-wielding dude. Sword's on the ground.
He will take that opportunity to move away.
Stand by. I'm looking at something. Shield slam. We have to look at how that works. Dex, brawling, or sumo wrestling. So it's going to be brawling.
If you're doing a shield slam, then it's you roll against shield.
Against shield, then that would be success higher. It wouldn't be by 1. It would be by 4?
Okay,
No, by 3.
Successfully hits.
Okay, good.
You'll do your slam damage plus DB.
Okay, so what is the actual slam damage? It shows here on the rush is slam plus 2 crushing. I don't know what slam is.
Okay, it depends on how far you moved.
3 hexes.
3 hexes. What are your hit points?
Max hit points are 14.
Damn. I'm showing 1d minus 2. Did you count
So
going in
my
close?
2 plus
slam would be 1d plus 1 then. Plus, you said the shield DB as well. 6 points.
Damn. Okay, so he basically does the damage back to you. At the same time, he doesn't get the DB on the shield though, and you'll obviously take the damage on the shield. But if he exceeds your damage, then he is not knocked back.
I just want him knocked down so I can go crazy and start like decapitating with him with the shield.
So that's not going to be enough to knock him back.
It's
So
not.
what's the
It's not knockback. So he has to do damage back to him. So just roll 1d. So he will fail that. It's probably not double though.
Okay, so that means he makes a dex roll to fall down.
Let's see. Exceeds that or fail, you must make a dex roll or fall down. Automatic if you roll twice as damage. Looks like a fail.
He will fall down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go again.
You'll keep this guy delayed some more. He becomes stunned once again. Advanced track if you're done.
Trying to move forwards. Or try to.
Why do you have everybody selected?
I know. Just trying to fix it.
Control.
There is a button to untarget everybody.
Or, yeah, do that one.
Failure by 6.
Actually,
Control.
it's failure by 11.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. No, it's probably not going to be as bad. because it's another resistance roll against the same skill.
You just said it was an additional -5.
Yes, an additional -5. Oh, wait, no, it was against the original roll.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a -10.
All right, you are unable to move.
Shift, Control, click. Not getting rid of it.
There's controls at the top of the map. There is one to the third set. The last button in there is clear targets.
Done.
So when you're targeting something, you have to make sure that you're selected. So you select yourself, and then you simply control-click on the thing you want to target.
It's done now.
Yeah, well, Kevin is going to try to stay up against the wall and is not crouched anymore, but he's going to attempt to struggle to get out and not get anywhere. Not going to waste my time rolling the dice.
No, you might get a critical.
It doesn't help.
Okay, this guy will attempt to come out of his stun. And will successfully do so. This rat is prone.
Did he take damage?
I did apply damage to him, yes.
Huh.
He will get to a knee.
Shield bash. Success by 8.
Dodge. That's a fail. Do your damage.
Hey, what's the...
Should have thrown some frickin' extra effort, but forgot.
What's the page ref on that glue?
Dungeon Fantasy, or DFRPG spelled. Page 57.
Right.
All right, once more.
He will be stunned again.
That was quick. Okay, aim at Ratman 1.
Okay.
Kevin is still trying to get out.
Does
And he's
he have
looking
any
up rules,
ranged
trying to
weapons?
find a... He has a knife he could throw, but once he throws it, he will no longer have a knife he can throw. Which is, the bane of thrown weapons.
Maybe, perhaps take advantage of the fact that this guy keeps getting stunned and do an aimed attack with a knife to the brain.
To the eye.
Taking all the aimings you can and all out attack and everything. And extra efforts. Rinse and repeat. This guy is going to attempt to come out of his stun. Which he will. This guy will get to his feet.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Here's a rule that you're probably not aware of, but it's something that can be very good for fighting spellcasters, is you cannot concentrate while grappled.
Yes, I'm in the process of actually looking something up grapple-wise. So, yeah. Gareth is going to step into close and grapple. I believe this is going to be wrestling, which will be successful by 2.
He's still
Excellent.
at half move dodge due to fatigue, so
So I have 2 control points, whatever that means. To look that up.
Here we go again.
I guess this is a shield
again.
bind, technically.
Huh. shall throw my shuriken combat ranged at rat 1.
Probably want to use some extra effort too.
It becomes +2, does it?
That'll be +2 damage.
Ah,
And given that you're stuck and this guy's stunned, you could probably use all-out attack for a further +1.
And Giga's over there pouting because I'm using control stuff.
He's going to have to live vicariously through you.
He is.
trying to find these modifiers. All out attack, determined range, and extra efforts. It says feverish defense. That's still all out.
The only modifier you need is all out attack. So the +1. And whatever aim you've taken.
And accuracy. Oi!
Jeez.
Yep,
Why did
that's
I
how it
bother?
goes.
Do you have luck?
No.
None of us have luck.
Okay, that will be a critical miss. Roll on that table.
Well, it could have been worse.
Well, I guess you
Still have it.
throw it?
He didn't throw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can easily make the argument that it's because of the glue. And he's like, whoa, what the hell?
Yeah, so you didn't have your grip slipped or something and you didn't end up throwing it.
It's probably natural inclination is to take a bit of a step when he throws into it to get a little extra momentum.
Exactly.
And his foot didn't move.
And then he had to fight to avoid falling on his face.
Which would be awkward.
All right.
So I've got to ready it again.
Yes.
Go.
All right, advance your turn.
Yeah. Struggle.
Attempting to come out of the stun, which he will. At least you're keeping this guy occupied.
Indeed.
Yep.
He's grappled. He's going to attempt a bite. Is at -4, so that's a fail.
All right. So if I'm reading this correctly, I can do another grappling check to increase my control.
Oh, are you? I was in the process
Yeah,
of looking
I
up
was
some other
Dungeon
stuff. Are you
Fantasy.
actually doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically that allows you to do another attack, and so you can add more control points that way.
Okay. So I just make another wrestling check, which is barely successful, but it is successful.
Is this
How many control-
defended against as per normal?
Yeah.
But he is grappled, so
But he is grappled.
has penalties, right?
Yeah. How many control points did you have on him?
2, I think it was. It wasn't
Okay,
a lot.
he's not going to have but like -1 or something.
But luckily, he's jacked up already, apparently.
True.
He's not jacked up, he's exhausted.
Excellent. That means I roll this again. And now I have 4 control points on him.
Okay. What is his strength?
Whose strength? Gareth's or?
No, the rat guy.
11.
Hang on 1 second. Where did I put that? 11, you say. So he's going to be at -2 for a. You said you got 4?
I have 4
Okay.
now.
Yeah, he's at -2 still. So 5 points will take him to. Actually, I guess it'd be 6 points. 6 points will take him to -4.
Well, at a certain point, I'm going to start saying, all right, now I'm doing damage to him because I want to break his neck.
Yeah. Now, if and when you do that, you can actually spend those control points to do more damage.
Uh-huh. Because when I do that, I want to do the extra effort mighty blows and spend all my control points.
Okay.
Yeah, Ronnke, I gave you a link to my rule module, and it has my table in there that has all the control points things.
Okay.
So next time we'll
unfortunately, I
get
can't
around
add
to that.
without restarting.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get that to you all week, and I only remembered today. Too late.
All right, Humphrey.
That brain rat man is really honked off at you, Humphrey.
Excellent.
Although he just needs to succeed once, and then he becomes immune to the effect.
Okay. Readying shuriken.
Yeah, I wish there was a way to get around this problem. That fucker made way too good a roll.
You need someone with levitate.
I don't think that would work. Now,
Yeah,
what might
right
work
now
is if we
you're
had
glued.
a strong guy behind us that could pull us out, maybe. Of course, then we can't cross to get into the room, so that's a problem. Actually, what would be ideal here is a dispel.
Come out of his stun. I think I'm just going to leave the effect on him because
Because
just because. It's 2 damage on him. Use your control points. He's going to attempt to bite again. So with 4 control points, what penalty is he to bite?
So strength 11, 4 points. He is he's below half. So he's still at -2.
So then that's a successful bite.
okay. How do you defend without losing the grapple?
You can parry no-handed with wrestling, I think.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, you can still dodge anyway. You just can't retreat without letting go.
Well, okay. Let's see. Nope. Fail by 1. Because I don't think I get my shield DB right now because it's being used for something else.
Whoops, wrong thing.
Where is he biting?
Also,
Okay.
Shoulder.
That's going to be like 1 point that gets through the
Yeah.
DR.
it's actually going to be more.
Why? I have DR4. Yeah.
They do have an armor.
They have armor-piercing teeth?
On their teeth?
They do.
That's some bullshit.
Don't blame me. Blame whoever wrote them the adventure. I will just confirm that the brain rats have it. It might be the crystal rats.
Well, that would make more sense.
Okay. I am mistaken. Brain rats do not have the armor divisor. Let me fix it.
Oops.
Okay, so that's going to be 1 point of cutting damage then.
Yes.
Applied.
Oh, I applied it, so
Okay, that's fine.
unapply it.
Or that. Now 2 of us have been bitten. When the moon is full, we will turn into rats.
attacking to improve. Oh, fail by
Wow.
1. So does that mean I lose something? How does that work?
No, that just means you failed to do extra.
Right.
You failed to improve.
Right, he will remain stunned.
Okay. Time to throw again. No, stuff it. I'm going to aim. I
Aim
need
is
that
good.
extra point.
Aim is always good.
Hmm.
Yeah. What I need is a reach weapon.
Can you use a
I need
reach
it.
weapon?
Yeah, I have polearm.
So do I.
He used to be a
actually.
billman. Need to put my sword on a stick. I need one of those little grabby hands.
Alright, he'll come out of stun, but I'll leave the effect. He's going to attempt the bite once again. -2, so that will successfully hit.
However, I successfully dodged by 1 or by 0. Let's try this again. Success by 0. That is to improve.
Okay.
Really?
There you
Now
go.
I have 5 CPs. What the hell, man?
Uh-huh.
Snap his neck.
He's working on it. Yeah, that's the thing about GURPS and combat is it's more like real world combat and less like cinematic combat.
Okay. All out attack. There. Yeah, watch me get a critical failure with this. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, success. Exact.
There you go.
So that's still a crap roll.
Hit is hit.
This is at -4, so that's a hit. Do your damage.
Watch me roll crap.
Well, it's a shuriken, so it doesn't do hardly any damage anyway.
It's better than nothing.
Unless they have
Unfortunately, they have
DR2.
GR2.
Oh, I might as well just sit over in the corner and have a smoke.
Yeah, like me.
It's a good thing Gareth and Humphrey are along.
So this one's coming out of stun. Successfully, I'll leave the effect.
I believe he's at a greater penalty now that I have 5. Is that not right, Dan?
No, it has to be more than the. So you need 1 more point. If he were 10, it would work.
He's going to
Or right at.
attempt to bite the face. There's going to be at -7. That's a fail.
All right, let's try this again. That's success by 4 to increase my points. Really? What the hell?
Yeah. This game doesn't like us.
I have to add to the rule set control points. So it actually comes up as a damage type. So
Yeah.
wrong one. That would have come out of stun.
Yeah, he is at -4 now.
That's still -5 to strength to move.
Yes.
Yep.
It's -10.
-10 total.
Forget it. I just want
Yeah, so I don't think anybody but Gareth could theoretically actually get out of that. And he'd have to literally roll a 3 or a 4.
I'll try to step back. So that's still -10, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm trying to come up with a brilliant plan.
Mm-hmm.
It's not working.
It'll come out. I think we might just skip Brain Rat 1
Well, it'd probably be
Actually-
easier.
and just assume that Humphrey is continuing to sing.
If you wish.
Yeah, if he takes the average, he's going to make it by 9 every time. I mean, I suppose he could roll a crit fail or something and not actually get the thing off.
So he's at -4 to his attacks now with 6 control points.
Yes.
He's going to go for the face.
He did that last time.
First roll only.
He should go for the foot.
No, he went for the face with a critical success.
However, that's not including all the penalties.
It's still a 4.
Right.
3 and 4 is always
Yeah.
critical.
Yeah.
So you'll take the damage. What DR do you have on the face?
I don't have any fucking DR on the face. Come on, dude. What the motherfucker?
Okay.
Triple damage.
I'm about to die.
You'll be fine.
No, he's about to bite his face off.
3 points. That becomes 9.
Which then is cutting.
And no D on the face. Okay, I think that's all good.
Depends on which side you're on.
Okay, so that's 13 points. You do need to make a -5 knockdown roll.
Failed. Unconscious.
Yeah.
That means I'm gonna die.
Okay, so Gareth will fall unconscious.
Well, you don't see that one every day.
Then, guess this guy is no longer grappled.
Nope.
He will step out of the close and he will cackle.
You might as well skip me.
All right. Yeah, I'm just going to keep singing my song.
What's Danjo doing?
No, didn't roll. Then I turn to Humphrey and I say, "You got any hobbit weed on you?"
The sounds of combat from Gareth have gone silent.
Mm-hmm. I just had a thought that's probably not going to work because this is a spell. If this was actual glue and all the floor tiles were loose, you could potentially just take the floor tiles with you and move. But no, this is a spell. Can't do anything yet. Don't have a target in reach.
This guy will be skipping. He will ready a spell. He will actually, he can only step. Okay, spell's ready. Humphrey.
Yeah.
I'll just continue singing.
You can use extra effort on your strength rolls too, and that gives you a +2. Not that I think it's going to make much of a difference.
Yeah. But I did forget about that.
Here. Can he see anyone? Probably only see Enjo.
Nice knowing you, buddy.
All right. Is there any way I can detect if I detect Brain Ratman 2?
You could... No. not without moving. You could jump into the center of the glue circle, and then you'll be able to see him just fine.
Yeah, I think I'm
then
going.
You're committed.
Yeah, no, that's suicide. So no, I'm going to just continue to play. Should I end up able to see Ratman 2, I will try to do a new roll at a modify to get them both.
Okay. Danjo? What's Danjo doing? Nearly.
Well, not really.
Okay. Can we assume that you guys have been defeated here?
Well,
Unless do you guys have an idea of a
No.
way to resolve it?
no, I would suggest that Humphrey try to help pull one of us free, but he would have to stop keeping them stunned in order to do that, and during the process they'd be able to do whatever they needed to do. They can't leave the room unless they dispel it. So all they're going to be able to do is try to do what they can through that keyhole of the open door there. And
so
we're not completely helpless.
There is a potential then, because I've looked up the Bard song, and it's a singing ability, the Bard Song of Humiliation or whatever it is. It doesn't actually require a combat maneuver. It's the only one of the Bard songs that don't require a combat maneuver. So he could sing and potentially be pulling you guys out, if that's going to help.
Not a lot.
But I do have, I have pre-planned what happens if you guys are defeated. But you'll just have to decide whether you want to try and beat it or or become defeated.
Well, even if he's helping pull one of us free, that's a plus, gonna ultimately be about a +2 max to the assistance, which will make it possible to roll a 3 and get out, but there's still only a 2% chance of actually getting a 3. During that time, the Ratmen are going to be alternatingly able to contribute some sort of damaging effect. Again, with us having cover of the door and the still ability to dodge, it could end up being a while.
The only other thing that could happen is perhaps Humphrey will get eyes on the second Ratman and be able to keep them occupied or stunned until the spells naturally expire.
Which is going to be 10 minutes. So it's, Freebird solo.
So, but we wouldn't be rolling that out. If Humphrey successfully stuns,
Oh God, no.
Then we could say he will sing for 10 minutes, the spells will expire, and we continue from there.
We can do that.
Or you call defeated.
If you want to say detente until the spell wears off, we can just pick up right there.
All right, but that would require Humphrey to jump into the glue and get himself stuck. That's the only way he's going to see second Ratman.
Oh. No, that's not necessarily true. He could...
that's considered a half hex.
Yeah, I was going to say he could go there and potentially see them both. And if 2 actually gets into a position where he can actually threaten somebody, then Humphrey being right there will be able to see him.
Okay, well, Humphrey could move there. All right, so let's do the. We'll do this. Humphrey, give me a bard song with the -1. All right, so these 2 will remain stunned for the duration of 10 minutes until the glue spells naturally expire. So I shall remove those. And I think 10 minutes lets Gareth make a health roll to wake up.
I don't think.
Actually,
10
no.
minutes.
You are below health. I think it's 10 minutes. Or it might be 15
I think it's 15.
minutes. If you're above 0, then it's automatic. If you're below 0, you have to make a health roll.
It's every hour. Basic 423.
Okay.
At 0 hit points or worse, but above -1 times, make a health roll to awaken every hour.
Right, so both of these are stunned. You can roll to kill them, or we can just decide the inevitable, because you will kill them eventually because they're stunned.
Well, up to you.
Do you want some revenge blows?
The thing is, if we make rolls, we will roll badly. So I'm of 2 minds in that regard. As much as I would like to stab the shit out of them, that means we won't roll a crit fail.
Okay, you don't trust your dice?
Has there been any indication that we should trust the dice?
No, your dice rolls have been absolutely terrible so far. All right, so you will murder these 2 brain rats. You do have healing potions, so you can recover poor Gareth.
Yeah.
Who has a rather nasty bite mark to his face. That sexy look is a little less sexy.
Is there like a tooth stuck in his flesh?
Gareth will need to make a health roll to avoid infections.
Boy, he's going to need it there.
Of course not.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're probably right not to trust your rolls.
Kind of making my point.
I'll look up the effects of that.
Well, it's probably not immediate.
Oops. This is not your regular infection, but anyway.
Well.
So.
This feels like a fall back and regroup situation.
Well, let's pour Gareth's healing potion down his throat.
Yeah. He's got a bigger one, but I guess if the one he has can get him conscious, he can take his own bigger one, the major heal or whatever.
All right, let's give him the major heal. Is it 2d6?
I think yes, it is. Well, that gets him positive at least. And then you can also do a first aid roll.
I don't have first aid.
I do. Watch me roll garbage. Oh, this is a success.
1d minus 3, I believe. Minimum 1?
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh. Not +3, -3.
Still would have been 1.
Hmm.
So all good. So Gareth will get 1 more back.
I don't know if surely we've had that come up before about the interaction between first aid and magical healing.
You do first aid first.
That's the way I've always handled it. First aid first, and then magical healing after. Okay, so you will. You never
So
need
much
to
for
mind
those
about that
potions.
infection. Because that only matters if you're in the sewer tunnel. So you're fine. If you were in the sewer tunnel, then it would be a -1 on all your attributes until cure disease.
So the rat men don't have filth fever.
Nope. And I
So-
guess you guys will wait till Gareth comes around.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Humphrey
actually
will
we're gonna want to drag him back. Get him at least back to the altar area, somewhere safer.
Is this
Well,
room
the
not
library's
safe?
kind of safe.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
You can shut the door.
Okay, well, yeah. So while we're dealing with that, might as well poke around in here and see what's in here.
Okay.
Sure.
So there are a number of sketches that you'll notice of adventurers which you haven't seen before. If you have occultism or navigation, you are welcome to make a roll.
Yeah, that's not this bunch.
Okay, no.
Let's
skills?
hang on. Well, again, I can try and default. So navigation just land.
Yes.
All right, so either occultism or navigation defaults to IQ -5.
Okay, so there looks to be some sort of charts with lines of navigation and so forth drawn on these bits of paper. You are unable to make out the relevance of those. In the room, there is some loot. There is blank paper, pens, a pot of ink, which is equivalent to 3 scribe's kits. So if you're a scribe, then they're going to be of use to you. If you have magery, you are welcome to make a perception plus magery roll. So if you're an elf, you will have that naturally. And I think half-elves have it as well.
Yeah. So what is that again? The skill and
Perception
magery, the
plus-
level? Right.
Perception
this would
plus
just
your
be
level of magery.
Yeah, my magery is 1, I believe. Or sorry, 0. Yeah.
Okay, you will see that there is a set of blood-stained pens that are carved from a dark grey bone. Your inherent sense tells you that they are magical.
All right. Well, Humphrey will pocket those.
Actually, you are allowed a second roll when you touch them. A critical success will actually give you some insight.
All right.
You don't need to make it in the box.
Well, too late.
Okay, so you succeeded, but you don't get anything extra from it. Other than that, the library is full of books of wisdoms and such. Nothing that is of particular importance to what you're trying to achieve here?
Well, what are we trying to achieve here? Just killing
All the
everybody,
rats.
so
Yes.
yeah, it's not a bomb.
All right, so you can take the time to heal up, reassess, keeping in mind everyone has a healing potion. If you need
Not
to
anymore.
distribute those around.
I think we should hold on to those.
You used all your healings.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we should hold on to our potions for future need. And Humphrey will snort and say, and maybe next time we should listen at doors. Just a thought.
I don't see how that would have changed the outcome.
Probably wouldn't if they rolled the same.
We'll never know.
All right, but it would appear that you're safe here. You are not interrupted, and you can continue on your quest.
So I suppose for the sake of the adventure, we should probably continue.
Now we're going to throw him for a loop and say, screw this noise. Going back and getting beers.
Under normal circumstances, that is exactly what Kevin would do.
Be careful of the brain rats.
Okay,
But
well,
it has pointed out a fact that the party is lacking in magical defense.
yeah, I think normally the group would probably have a strong guy, and we really don't have one this time.
I'm 14.
Oh, are you? Well, never mind. Take it back.
That's why I said I was the only one that could have theoretically broken free, but I would have had to roll a 3
Yeah.
or a 4.
Yeah, still. Normally, every time we've run into that particular spell, we've been on the other end of it. I don't like it.
What a nasty spell. The fact that
Yeah, especially if you roll well.
You have to resist at -5 based off the original roll.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if that's not a misunderstanding.
No, I think that's how we played it in...
Well, it is. That is how we been it. But you could read that as treat this as another resistance roll at -5 against the spell's original skill roll. Against it, how? Like, that could be -5 to the original skill roll.
So yeah, you could do a resistance every turn based off as if the spell was cast again. But anyway, we'll regather your strength. I guess you've waited long enough that your fatigues would have recovered, so you can remove those. And please continue on.
Yeah. Where we want to go next.
Door number 2.
We'll go down where that noise is.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the noise. We probably would have discussed the noise. You wanna crack the door?
What, the one in front of us, or go down the archway?
Oh, is that what that is? An arch?
I guess.
Yes.
Okay, that's an odd way to do that, but I guess there's really not a lot of choices.
Have a look down the archway.
You will see all the way down. It ends in a set of double doors. You can tell that the sound is emanating from that room down the end.
Fighting off curiosity.
Yeah, careful not to get your face bitten off.
Humphrey is going to listen at this door.
You can make a perception -5 roll.
Do.
You listen, but do not hear anything on the other side of that door.
I step away from the door and say I hear nothing.
Well, meeny miny mo.
Step forward, open the door.
Okay. The is lightly furnished. There are a few trestle tables, and on these trestle tables is a number of bodies. It would appear that the bodies have been stitched together from identifiable pieces of rat men.
Okay.
There is also torsos, arms, and legs which have been discarded and placed on the floor. When the door opens, the stitched together bodies will animate, turn their heads in your direction, and begin.
Of course they will.
There's
to
another nope room.
step off the table. These rat men have no hands, but they have sickles or hands. Or they have sickles where hands would be. They are corpse golems. I actually have the image.
I was going to say it's the arms room.
But
You
it's
just
not.
drop them on the map.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't have an image.
Well, I mean, it's a patchwork rat thing.
It's a Frankenrat.
It's a
With sickle
Frankenrat.
hands.
Or
Sickle-handed
Rattenstein.
Frankenrat.
None of that
Happy to
makes
let-
any sense because Frankenstein was the doctor, not the monster.
Hmm.
Never
I'm
mind that.
happy to let them come to the door.
Or just stay in the room. Mind their own damn business.
Well, technically, you could close the door and not have to deal with them. Because they can't.
I like the idea of that. That's right, sickle hands.
Well, I suppose eventually they could cut it down.
They could. I think you guys will have an easier time of these ones, though. So I shall reset the combat. Kevin, you can decide whether to charge in or close the door or do whatever you want.
Well, Gareth has the door, so he's making the call whether he's planning on charging in or closing the door and leaving this for someone else.
Or you can charge in and we'll just close the door behind you.
I think I will
That's always
take
an option.
I suppose that's true. Kevin will take a weight. He will convert that weight to a move and attack, probably, if Gareth charges in, which is not out of the question. So, and Gareth is still being skipped.
Yeah. All right. So Gareth is going to fail both his bad temper and impulsiveness rolls and is going to move in to kill one of these things.
That's the spirit.
Capped at 9 because I forgot to do the heroic charge, but that's successful by 2.
Also, you should, Kevin and Gareth, you should recover your fatigues.
Yeah,
I did.
that.
It didn't in the combat tracker.
Yeah, it did. That's injury.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, my bad.
We didn't recover that.
This will be at penalty. Doesn't matter. They failed anyway.
Humphrey draws his rapier.
Nope. Wait. Kevin's wait should have triggered.
My weight triggered after Gareth went. So I did say movement attack, so I'll do that. Heroic charge, fatigue spent. I'm gonna go there, I suppose, and go ahead and take a swing at 3. Mostly just a chopping the wood hack, because these things are kind of hacky.
Be interesting to see if Humphrey can do anything with the Bard song against these guys.
Yeah, that's true. I'm kind of assuming the vitals are not going to apply here, so I'm not even going to bother trying to target that. Suppose I could try to cut the head off. Yeah, not yet.
He said golems. Those are unliving, aren't they?
Wow. Presumably, I mean, we don't. The character doesn't know anything about
This is true.
undead, so. Okay, so 3's been hit.
If you have hidden lore, undead.
Nope.
Okay.
Might as well not even ask.
Maybe Pendragon should be playing the cleric.
I was thinking of making one up myself.
Okay, so
What with the ninja going, screw this noise?
Yep, I'm going home.
deceptive, so that will actually be a failed dodge because they're still getting up.
Okay. I'll take
Damage.
it. I'm gonna assume I don't need to bother with the chest roll. Damage.
You're doing a swing, it wouldn't matter anyway. That's only for thrusting.
Well, that's true. All right, I cut it.
Damage. Cut it and hurt it.
All right. Yeah. So I guess it should go back to Humphrey unless he actually did what he was going to do.
He precisely did. He precisely did what he was going to do. Step and ready.
Are you readying?
My rapier.
Okay, the corpse golems will spend this turn standing up. This one can do an attack on its standing. It's the least. No, it'll be random. Odds, it's Gareth.
There you go.
Well, you did do a lot more damage than I did.
Is he unarmed or armed?
He's sickled.
He's, sickled.
So it's a weapon, but it's a natural weapon because it's attached to his arm.
Right, so with one arm, it will attempt to hook you.
Like that, is it?
Be a successful hook.
Good God.
You defend. So this is treated as a grapple with a hook.
And I just realized I did effectively a move and attack, so I can't parry. So instead of that, he is going to ninja roll. Acrobatics. And that will be good, and then he will dodge.
Unfortunately, you don't get to add your retreat, but you do get your acrobatics.
Which should be... Ew. What are the chances?
Not very good.
Not great. Even
Right,
if I did feverish, that wouldn't have worked.
You will be considered grappled. And you also take this damage.
Grappled what? Torso?
Yeah, torso.
Okay, well, I can shrug off that damage at least.
So your DR is correct. DR.
Yeah. Haha. But you me hooked, you say. Oh, actually, so DFG. Oh, you already put grappled on there.
I don't
Beat me
know
to
how
it.
this is handled with.
Okay, it's arm grapple.
It's based off.
Move
your
on, and I'll
thrust.
figure that out.
It's based off your thrust. That's how many you roll for the control points.
Yeah, the question I'm wondering. Well, I guess he didn't. No, he did actual damage. So is it a separate damage roll?
Well, you work that one out.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay, move. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Adjust your facing, which is shift, and then mouse wheel.
But he wanted to stand in the corner.
Yeah,
Yep, that's
wearing a
fine.
dunce cap.
You can adjust his facing into the corner.
Oh, just did it. That's right. Oh, he keeps moving. Stuff, yeah.
You're doing it right.
Hmm.
Okay, given.
Right, I did not figure that out. Oh my god, I can't brain right now. Okay. I suppose you could roll control points on that. Hook. That's what I was trying to remember. There was I don't think it was an official rule, but basically you could use the actual damage roll as the control points as well, in which case it's just one control point. But
Well,
that was not a standard rule. Now let's see here. Okay. So the way hook works in martial arts is it does the normal damage plus the grappling effects. And yeah, so that would kind of suggest it is a separate roll. Okay, what are you going to do with that? So what kind of control points are you applying?
Well, I've already applied one control point. We'll leave it like that till...
You did?
Yeah, the damage it's done.
Oh, okay. Where did you put it somewhere?
Yeah, I attached it to your...
Oh, okay.
effect.
I see what you've done. That's not what I was thinking. Okay, well, that would work. Do you have one for every friggin' number of CPs?
No, I just edit the effect line.
Ah, okay. I guess that works.
That
All right, so
as a player, but it's GM. I can edit the effect description.
all right,
but it's
so
your turn.
at 1, you are not doing an actual dex penalty to me, and so I could break free, or I could try to attack, and I am not in close because he's hooking me at reach 1. Is that true?
Actually, let me check that. Yes, the hook is at reach 1.
Okay.
Pardon me.
I think what I will do is break free. So I can either use judo or wrestling in this case, and basically do an attack. I suppose that means I need a different thing. I need to break free on there. All right. Wrestling or judo. I will use judo for the hell of it. They're both the same. So my attack is going to be here. And rolled shit, but there it is. He can defend, which he will not.
Fail.
So I just have to do one control point to get out of it. And that's not a guarantee. So damage on judo is bam, 2. All right, so I have removed his control points. There is another. I don't know if it's a house rule or if it's official. I don't recall seeing it, but you could actually take control of the grapple, and I could apply a control point to him instead, basically by grabbing the hook. But I'm not doing that. All right, so that's me.
Sweet. So that thing's hand is still like out for grappling. So Gareth is going to do a wild overhand swing to try to take that hand off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, take the arm off. So he's probably going to be hitting
Sorry.
about elbow at the elbow. Unless he rolls like that.
Well,
What the fuck, man?
Dice have been shit. Humphrey.
two in a row.
Humphrey is going to remain in the corridor with his rapier drawn, and he is going to stand ready.
All right, these guys have now stood up, so they will move. Move to there. To there. This one is going to do his attack on Gareth. Gareth has a shield. He'll just do a swing at this point. The hit.
Successful block.
Okay,
Chunk.
fast draw, ninja toe.
Don't roll a 17.
Kevin can remove that grappled CP1.
Well, it's done.
I don't know if he can.
Step forwards. He's still attacked. That's an all-out attack, though, isn't it?
No.
You fast draw successfully and you just took a step.
Okay. It doesn't say my updated skill level.
You'll have to manually edit it. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's impaling. On the corpse column 3, I haven't targeted him.
Okay.
Not dodging? Ah, yes.
That's a fail. Do your damage. Okay, you do some damage.
Shock horror. And ding.
Right. Okay.
You should shift your target, probably.
Well, yeah, that's probably true. So, Kevin is going to take a step. He is going to wheel about.
Wheelie.
He is going to spend a couple of fatigue points. You know what? No, he isn't. He'll be fine. And he's going to do a rapid strike, 1 each, on 2 and 1, which I guess I can just roll this once. If I target them both, let's see if this works. Okay, so the attack mod is going to be the same. Rapid strike. And I'm not adding anything to that, but that is a side hex for them, presumably. It's kind of hard to tell, actually. All right, here we go. Swing. 1 each. Looks good.
So it'll be a side hex on 2, and it's still a front hex on 1.
Okay.
Yeah, their eyes
they need
or
arrows.
Their need determines their facing.
Well, so neither of them are side?
Wait. Where does the attack? No. Did he attack Gareth? No, he didn't. So, yeah, none of them would be side.
So it put it side to Gareth. That is, 2 did.
Actually, no. That makes sense. But
All right, there we go. All right. 2's a -2.
the -2, that's a fail. And the other one will succeed.
Alright, so
1 damage.
that means I need to... Yeah, this is a problem with the targeting thing, is that if you have to keep constantly targeting and untargeting them. Okay, but whatever. 2 and damage. An acceptable moderate roll, I suppose. No, that's actually kind of low.
Unliving.
Deceptive 1, doing like a uppercut this time at Corpse Golem 3. Why is that a health check?
Major wound from Gareth.
Oh,
Kevin. Deceptive. It's going to attempt to parry.
yep,
How much
course.
deceptive did you do?
1.
-1. So that's a success by 0. I'm free.
All right, Humphrey's going to step forward. He's going to do a tip slash on Corpse Golem 2. He's going to make it a mighty blow. He's going to spend some fatigue.
Succeed.
Next.
Okay, this one. Turn to face Gareth. Sorry, Kevin. Take a swing at. Just the first roll. Hit.
Okay. All right. This time I am free to actually parry. And I will take a step with that, which will get me a +1. And shot. Good parry.
Follow. His step.
And he will scoop his sickle hand aside with a sweep that ends in a lady guard. That's a bold strategy, Cotton.
It is.
Okay. He's going to face that way. He will attempt to go for the one he's been going for, which is Kevin. There's a successful hit.
That reminds me, I need to do a thing for successive parries. Mental note. In this case, though, acrobatic dodge.
Gareth, you're also swung at.
And he bats it away with his shield.
Easily dodged. Danjo.
Okay.
Now, if you step up one, you'll get in his side hex. Actually, I guess that would be his back hex.
Yeah, but he'd be starting in the side hex, so he's...
Right, he'd still only be -2, but either way.
So he's in a side hex at the moment. If the knee is the facing. Your damage. Corpse Golem will fail to get out of the way of your blade. That's better damage. Give me a perception roll.
Who, me?
Yes. It would appear to you that your stabs are not as effective as they would normally be. You will stab and you just put a nice hole in like a leathery exterior. There's no blood or anything like that. Make of that what you will.
do cutting damage.
Okay. Let's see. Is number 2 coming apart yet? almost. I think I'll see if I can't put that one down. All right, so sword is in Lady Guard. He will bring it down in a fendente, and afterward fall back a step. Let's see. These guys have been somewhat wiggly. I'll go ahead and put deceptive on and add a little. We'll go with wrong one. We'll go with the correct one. 4. 4 will work. I'm feeling 4. Okay, deceptive 2. And swing. Good hit. And fall back. Right. Then let's see if I can do more damage this time. Nope. It's because I drew back too early.
Gareth.
Deceptive 1 swing at Corpse Golem 3. Of course.
That will be a fail. Because he's at half move dodge. So you do hit.
8 points of damage. Not great.
Okay, Humphrey will burn another fatigue point and go for a tip slash.
Okay. This is going to be a side hex on this one. It's a failed dodge. Do thy damage. Nice. Okay, these guys are not very smart. So he's just going to follow. Though he does not like you walking away. So he's going to attempt to hook grapple you. Succeed.
And Kevin will bring the sword up from Boar's Tooth and slap his arm aside. With a... Yeah, we'll take it. Slap.
The next one will continue its attack on you, fully turning its back on Gareth. Because they,
We'll absolutely note that.
Oh.
because they are not very smart.
Okay.
Wow.
It hooked the hook number 3.
Well, his hand.
Well, that seems. Yeah.
I guess it just puts him off balance or something.
Yeah, I guess.
So he'll have to take a turn to do nothing.
Suppose that works.
Guy. Turn to face Gareth. And is going to take a swing with its sickle. That will be a successful hit. Gareth, defend.
Easily defended with the shield.
And no shield damage. Danjo, your turn.
Swinging. Oh, for goodness sake. I made it exactly.
And you will do your damage. Well, on the plus side, you still hurt it.
Well, shots on goal, I guess.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh. It only needed 1 point. So you just nicked it, and that unraveled all its stitching, and it falls apart on the ground.
Flat.
Well, there you go, I guess. All right, given given that number 2 there is probably about to get curb stomped from behind, Kevin is going to shift focus to number 1, who has not been bothered as of yet. So let's go with an ascending cut with the false edge. Mighty blows. Yes, we will do mighty blows. And that is, we will do deceptive as well. Yeah. 2 again. Shot. Good hit. -2 to defend.
This one is going to attempt to parry that. Unsuccessfully.
Good luck with that. All right. And let's see if I can undo his stitching all the way up. Damage. Oh, right. Get it. I actually did the mighty blows this time. All right. I haven't used that yet.
+2.
Damage. Here we go. Absolute shit.
Wow.
And
I'm amused. I'm like, what, 3-4 points stronger than you, and we do the same damage with the sword?
It does not get knocked down or anything like that.
Ah. Fair enough.
Advance your turn.
Oh, right.
As the one in front of Gareth crumbles to the ground, he sees that number 2 is giving its back to him. So he's going to take a step. And with basically like a spinning move, he's going to do a telegraphed mighty blows to the neck from behind. That is a successful hit. And since it's from behind, no defense. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. Have 13 points of cutting damage to the neck. I want to see that head come right off.
Okay. Humphrey is going to do a...
Wow, he doesn't freaking fall down? Okay. It's good.
All right.
He's going to do
You're
a...
welcome to describe that in graphic, gory detail if you wish, but you will take its head off.
Its head's just going to sail right over Corpse Golem 1's body and land over up here.
Well, Corpse Golem 1, being as unintelligent as they are,
yep,
he will
notice.
Slowly watch the head fly over him and land beside him. So in doing that, he will be at -2 to defend. Consider every
Unless
hex
you're
a side
Humphrey
hex.
and you're in his rear hex where he can't defend.
All right, so Humphrey is doing basically an all-out attack, moving forward 2 hexes, and he'll do a tip slash. He'll also spend fatigue for, it's an all-out attack, so he can actually just do extra damage, correct?
You could do extra damage, or you could do 2 attacks if that works out for you.
Or +4 to the attack.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you can
I think
4 from
actually no.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to telegraph it. So I'll do the +4, and we'll do it as a mighty blow, or extra damage. Sorry, not mighty blow.
Okay. You hit. Roll damage.
All right, there's the hit. Meh.
Hey, you'll open up some of its stitchings. So it watches the head sail over, and then it will press its attack. Let's see. Is he going to be intelligent? No, he's not going to be intelligent. So he'll press his attack on Kevin.
Okay. And he will collect that attack. With a back pedal. just in case. So that is that. And parry, which he will pull back into window guard on the left.
He stepped there, so he can't follow.
All right, go kill steal again.
No, I don't think he'll be able to kill still. Not this one.
Sure you can.
No, he won't be able to do enough damage. Well, no.
Step and just think. Just wait.
You have, if you're... Okay. You were in a rear hex, if that made... No, actually. No, you won't. Okay, you wait. Kevin.
He's taking it careful because he's got no armor. He's just wearing pajamas.
Yeah, well, Kevin's only wearing light leather.
It's better than friggin' pajamas.
Clearly not. We saw how well I did.
Okay. So I feel like this is probably safe. Probably. We are going to do step back in to the side. We will do wheel over into an ascending cut with some oomph behind it as an all-out strong. Yes, we will do this. We will do this, and it'll be awesome, and it'll also be slightly deceptive again. So 2, and here is the swing shot. Oh, yeah.
Barry. And fail.
Did I grab the wrong one?
Damage.
I grabbed the defense modifier. Okay, it was only a deceptive one.
It's still a hit.
All right. Here we go. Damage. This is all out strong. Come on. Better than average. Or exactly average. I guess I'll take it.
That is a major wound. It will...
Damn.
Ooh. Wow. Actually, no. High pain threshold, so that's fine.
Ah.
He shakes it off. It's your turn if you're done.
Damn it, I did it again.
Well, it worked last time. Let's do it again. Step. Just telegraphic. Just mighty blows to the neck from behind. From downtown. Success by 6 to hit.
Do your damage?
What are you rolling a dodge for? I'm coming from behind.
No, I think that one was side hex.
Well, his knee is pointed to a corner.
Facing that way.
Booyah! 14 points of cutting damage.
So that one was to the neck again? Yep.
To the neck, yeah. I'm starting to sense a pattern here for me. I may end up having to have targeted attack neck.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Humphrey will take a step and... nope, he's dead, is he?
And he'll look at the corpse.
All right, awesome.
Okay, 2 heads land in the same hex, looking at each other.
And blinking in confusion.
Mm-hmm.
Staring into each other's eyes.
How about all that?
Whew.
Well, that one went slightly better than the previous.
Yeah. Didn't get half my face bitten off.
You're definitely better equipped to handle non-magical stuff.
It does seem that way. Also, it seems like we do better on the second fight than the first one. So far, that's the pattern.
Well, your dice rolls were complete garbage first time round.
Yeah, the same thing happened last time.
All right, there is nothing else in this room other than the body parts, the trestle tables, and the implements to cut bodies apart and stitch them back together again.
Well, we've undone their work, which I'm sure will make them upset.
If you really want, you can collect the sewing equipment.
I really don't.
If we can find a kitchen in here, I'll be happy.
I'd rather not know what they've cooked in that kitchen if they have one. All right, well, next door.
Yay.
More work to be done.
Which door do you go to?
I presume we're going to want to clear out this block before we go on to the hallway. Stack up, get ready to breach. Need the breacher. Get in here, breacher.
Who's the breacher?
Ninja.
Oh,
All right, so you will open this door and you'll see a room similar to the previous. There is improvised tables of bodies that are being stitched together. These, however, are not complete. There are like double the amount of bodies in partial completion. So that'd be 6. You enter the room. And again, you have bodies and corpses littered all over the floors as well.
This is just gross. Now, you did say these were Ratmen? Ratman parts?
These are Ratmen parts. However, you will actually see non-Ratmen human parts. Or humanoid. I guess they could be elf.
Well,
and such, but non-Ratmen parts.
Yeah. That's a whole lot of
course,
that's a huge pile of nope over there.
There is an odor that comes from this room, since you have lots of decaying dead things.
Maybe we could just shut the door.
Yeah.
You close the door.
So we go around clockwise.
Sure.
Stack up on the next one. Get the breacher over here.
breach.
Come on, man. You got one job. Well, 2 jobs. Actually, you probably got a lot of jobs.
One of them is also to die.
That is not your job.
It's everybody's job. Which door, top or bottom?
Top.
Traps.
The door does not appear to be trapped, nor is it locked.
Okay, sneak a
Please
peek.
don't be a dragon.
Not in that small size.
It could be a really small dragon.
Wambling. Okay, sneak a peek.
All right. You will open the door. I assume you're being stealthy then if you're sneaking a peek. Give me a stealth roll.
I might get bonuses from my pajamas, I'm not sure. Oh, and from my talent.
That should already be counted in.
Should be put in, shouldn't it?
Yep. Okay. You will sneak a peek in, opening the door very carefully. You will see that there is, there are 2 varieties of ratmen in here.
Oh, Lord.
They appear to be doing some sort of weird experimental stuff on bodies and such.
Necrophiles.
I think one of the ratmen you've actually encountered. This one. The other one is a rat man that seems to be phasing in and out of existence becoming semi-transparent momentarily and shifting in a blur as his body phases in and out.
Close the door and tell them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but we were
It does
hired
not
to kill
appear-
all of the rat men.
It does not appear that they have noticed you.
Close the door and tell them. You three make the choice.
We were hired to kill all of the rat men.
Won't do us any good if we're dead to spend it. Shall we? Unless the band member has a better idea.
No,
Want to go in and perform?
If Humphrey performs and manages to stun them all, I'm happy to have you guys just assume to cut them down while they remain stunned, because they're not going to come out of... Well, if they...
That's going to end up turning into our go-to thing. It's like at the door, we get Humphrey up there and then fling it open, and he goes, "Stun!"
He starts...
So he's a flashbang.
Yep, he's our flashbang.
We just throw him in the room and close the door.
So
if
how many
Humphrey
are there
can
in here?
There is 3. I won't bother putting them there until such time as they're needed. Speed by 6. Alright, so in that case, they have all successfully been stunned. So I'm happy for you guys to assume that you cut them down while they stun, recover, indefinitely.
Yeah. Seems reasonable.
Unless you want to cut them down.
We've had at least one good fight.
Although the electric rat man could be a problem, because you could take damage from aura. Doesn't matter.
Well,
Not if they're just wobbling.
we've got 2 of us that could potentially kill him at reach 2.
Yeah, so I'm happy to just kill him.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Shall move on. As these rats are stunned or mesmerized by Humphrey's song, you will just hack them to pieces. Score yourself 3 more heads. Maybe I should put them there and then kill them, so that we have splats. We can
That's
count
useful.
Splats.
I would not have thought of that, but yeah, I can see that.
All right.
Is there anything else in that room?
Door there? Let me just see. I don't think there was.
I mean, they were doing experiments in there. There's probably lab stuff, at least.
Unless that's where they were storing them.
Mm-hmm. They were just chained up in the corner. He probably would have said that.
No.
Well, it is Ronnke, though.
There is lab stuff and of no resale value. So there's
Because electricity.
and stuff like that. I probably will let you know that when you do attack the electric rat men, you do feel an electric shock, and you will take damage, especially those that are using metal weapons.
Which is everyone.
So that's the electric variety. The phase rat men, they actually have blink. So instead of dodging, they will blink to defend themselves. However, they also have absent-minded. So sometimes they're just not interested in doing anything. So if you encounter them again, you have that experience.
Let's not.
So
Okay, well,
are
let's
we
roll around to the
not
next
opening
door.
the door?
Who's opening the door?
Breacher.
Stealth. Have a sticky beak.
Okay, you will sticky beak. This room is, likewise, the door is unlocked. This room seems to have been emptied of its old furnishings and has been converted into a storage space for what looks to be magical substances. There are a number of battered-looking chests and barrels. There is burlap-wrapped bundles and piles around the room. There are some cabinets and shelves which are quite badly damaged. And you do not see anything moving in this room.
Okay. Pass the info on.
Well, okay. Should we investigate? Look through the stuff, see if there's anything salvageable.
Rummage.
Yeah, rummage.
No need to make rolls since you have all the time in the world.
Well, not all the time.
Well, sufficient time. So you do find a full rack of alchemical ingredients. None of you are alchemists, so that's of no use to you. There are some surgical instruments. Who has the magic? It's Humphrey. Can you please roll your perception plus magery?
That means we know they're magic.
No, it means you know there's something magical. Okay, success. Amongst these surgical instruments, you can see a gem, and instinctively you know this gem to be magical.
Okay.
There are also on the shelves 6 bottles filled with liquid. Not each bottle is different. Not one resembles the other. If anyone has alchemy as a skill, welcome to roll.
Nope.
You also note they are magical.
That's
Well,
an interesting question. Is alchemy magic?
No, alchemy is not itself. Oh, you mean the skill?
Well, just
Mixing the ingredients and stuff are mundane, but once they, do their chemical reaction, then they become magical.
That makes
Humphrey
sense.
will pocket the gem.
We see how it is.
It's a soul gem. You now reside within the gem.
But I don't know that I want to carry around all those.
If you pocket the gem,
concoctions.
You can make another roll. If you roll a critical, you actually get some knowledge of this. You don't get any further knowledge of its nature, but it is a gem.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hide the fact that I'm pocketing it. Just gonna put it with the other things.
Does that mean the guys here are gem rats?
Since this is a holodeck adventure.
All right, I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, since this is a holodeck adventure, and you did read the rules, or you did the intro level or something like that. I'm going to tell you what the gem is because otherwise it's
soul
pointless.
swapping.
It is a gem of healing.
Okay.
However, the bottles of stuff you will not recognize. They are not standard in appearance.
Okay. 2 questions. Question the first, is our fatigue recovered as we sit in this room and do our thing? Second, how does this gem work?
Aren't you
will
unfit?
crush it.
All right. Definitely going to save it.
So you crush it and it heals. Let's see. I'll get you the exact description.
Isn't Humphrey unfit?
He is.
You need to remember that. -1 on all health rolls, and you lose fatigue at twice the normal rate.
Something like that.
I think I'm unfit.
About how long do you think we can end up spending in here? 10 minutes? 20 minutes?
As long as you want.
Let's make it 20.
So I guess that means Humphrey would recover 1? No, wait. Unfit doesn't do that. That's very unfit.
So I'd actually be at 4 down 4 fatigue.
Yeah. So he would recover 2 from this, because it's very unfit that says you recover fatigue at half normal rate.
So the gem of healing, when crushed, it will heal 8 hit points. Just straight up 8 hit points.
Okay.
So next time somebody gets their face bitten off.
I have to check that every time he says that.
I will actually get perception rolls.
You want good ones or bad ones? You only got
For your
bad ones.
For your benefit, good ones.
Denied. I gave you a bad one. And so did he.
We got what we got.
So there was one success there. So Danjo. These
Humphrey didn't roll.
into the tower.
Oh.
So Danjo, you will investigate the bottles of liquid, and you will see that 3 of those bottles have the same odor as the potions of healing that you have on your person.
What are the chances they're actually, explosive? So if you drink it, you explode.
It might just change your gender.
But I will need to know who's carrying the other 3.
One for you.
They might
One
explode.
for you. One for you.
What is it?
It smells like healing.
You can take a whiff yourself if you want and confirm that, well, actually, you don't have any healing potions left, do you?
Nope.
Well,
So, but
I figure we'll use the one we don't recognize second. In that event, it's an emergency anyway.
But 3 of them, you definitely do not know what they are.
I'll take them, because I'm just going to throw them at the first bad guys I see, just to see what happens.
Yeah, it probably makes them stronger.
Yeah, possibly. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be like a large person. And suddenly we're fighting a giant rat.
Yeah, it's friggin' the Jekyll and Hyde formula from...
Exactly.
Right, well, we dally for a bit, and then I suppose we move on.
Dally, you can recover sufficient fatigue for your dally duration.
I see it's only very unfit that has the reduced.
Yeah, so you would have recovered 2 in the 20 minutes. And you can probably, because you're very diplomatic, probably be able to convince us to stay another 20 minutes.
Well, we got nothing better to do.
Killing rats.
What's the plan after you've recovered?
I suppose we have two options at this point. We've got the arched hallway, or we've got the dugout blasted tunnel.
Probably the arched hallway.
I'm thinking the arched hallway myself.
You will
As
know
well.
that there is a humming, buzzing, grinding noise, electrical
Right.
crackling that's coming from that direction.
All right. Well, we should sneak then. Or send the sneaky people forward.
I'm being
As
volunteered for everything.
As you approach the doors at the end, that sound becomes louder, so much so that hearing rolls will be at -7, and you must speak, quite loudly to be heard. So I guess that would also affect Humphrey's singing. So who's down the end there?
Well, we need sneaky first. I'm certainly not sneaky. I'm wearing all metal.
Stealth rolls.
No need. No one's hearing you at -7.
Trap check. Oik.
Uh-huh.
There's definitely no trap there.
Looks clear.
Yes, no trap. Or is there a trap?
Does Danjo wave us in?
Yep. It's all clear.
Actually, we're just going to take a couple of minute break. Just going to go buy a break. So go on break for a sec.
I guess we're breaking. Let's break.
All right, back in a couple of minutes. Okay, we are back.
And we're back.
All right, so
Thank you.
you listen and all you hear is grinding of gears and noise and electrical buzzing. It is quite loud. Like I said, you have to speak very loudly to be heard. So,
Right. He waved us down. And it explodes.
who is carrying the unidentified?
Gareth, because he's
Bodies.
planning on throwing them.
I know.
And luckily for Gareth, I actually did spend the money for a potion belt.
Ah,
Cool. So, do you open the doors?
sneaky like or Aragorn?
Sneaky. Oh, might as well be sneaky, but there's so much noise.
Well, that's true.
All right, so you will open the doors. The sound becomes louder, and you will find yourself in a large room. The walls are battered, and the room is littered with debris.
It's littered with brie. It's full of cheese.
So there is also a pentagram on the floor. Does anyone have religious ritual or thaumatology?
Can try and default.
No. Should
So
probably
I
default
Q
that.
-7.
Okay. You do not.
I can't.
You do not know what the significance of this pentagram is, but it is definitely a spell that is currently active.
Oh, it's like It's like pulsing and
Making noise and stuff
crackling
like that.
and stuff. Okay, gotcha.
There is a glowing red mist which lights the room. The mist is sort of humming with otherworldly energy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're not ready for the Zen levels yet.
And there's no people in this or creatures in this room?
There are not.
None that we didn't bring with us.
Wait.
Oh yeah, there's a dragon.
No, there's a Balrog.
He looks up and goes, "Hey, how you doing?"
How's it hanging, mate?
Name's Skip.
You do not see anything in the room.
Why was there a question mark? He paused.
There was a question mark, yes.
I'm not super excited about going in there. I don't see anything that I would like to take. Although I kind of wonder if we don't go grab an arm or two and toss it in there and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm able to successfully fight back my curiosity. I don't know what these potions are doing, and totally afraid they're gonna like explode when I get near that thing.
So
Yeah,
there
I
wasn't
agree.
anything in here but the pentagram and the fog.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I'm pretty
There is
resolved
lots
for
of-
not going in here.
There's lots of debris and stuff on the ground. I guess you could
Right.
search through that.
What was that, Nosh?
Humphrey's just saying, no, there's no need to go in this room.
I think I agree with that. Let's not go in there. Long, scary, blasted tunnel it is.
Who's going in?
Who's smallest? Is that the actual dimension of the tunnel exit?
That is the
I
actual... No. That's just showing that it's cut off. This tunnel
I
goes to
suspect
some...
I suspect
1,000
Gareth is the largest.
Oh, okay. The jagged edge there is a cut off.
Joins up to that.
Right. Gotcha. I don't know. Party order?
Why did the GM just roll 3d6?
I don't know.
Would a scare up you?
Well, Ninja, up you go.
Yeah, I guess we need a party order. Like a standard party order. I guess it's kind of pointless to develop one now, but we'll end up needing one.
If you're going through the tunnels, move yourselves to that side.
Oh. Or we could just go there.
I've got to shut my door.
Well, looks like it opens into a cave. Or this entire dungeon is a mimic, and that is its stomach.
Or its other end.
True.
Well, which is worse? I guess if that's the other end, then you're on your way out. So,
Well, it's been a pretty shitty day.
Yeah, pretty shitty rolls.
All right. So you will come to a large chambered room at the end of this long tunnel. The dice favored you, so nothing happened to you along the way.
I don't buy that.
There is an eerie glow in this room. This is something that I don't like about this particular module. It assumes that you guys did the first part, so the descriptions are somewhat lacking.
Oh.
it'll say, this has changed, or this hasn't changed much from the previous encounter. Things like that.
There was a previous encounter?
Yeah, there's the Dungeon Fantasy introductory adventure.
Oh. I thought the Ratman was that.
No, this is part 2 of the Ratmen.
Oh, okay. You should have done part 1.
I'm sure we would have known what was going on.
A couple of minutes from time. Instead of delving into this next section, I think it's better that we just wrap it up here and leave this as a cliffhanger.
But there's no cliff. And no one's hanging.
Eerie glow. And
there should be at least teeth or something. Like maybe evil eyes in the darkness.
Sure. There's evil eyes in the darkness.
There you go.
There's the sounds of creatures and creepy crawlies.
Mine is an evil laugh.
So we'll leave it here. Everyone will get 2 points. And we'll continue this next week, hopefully with Pendragon joining us. Apparently he might have been sleeping in this room.
Who is that in Star Trek? Is that Wesley catching up?
God, no.
Does Pendragon have to be Wesley?
No, he has to play Worf, playing a wizard. He is not a merry man.
Yes.
Who was
Humphrey
who?
Humphrey was
I think
Picard.
He's Picard. I'm Data. Rigel is Riker. Oh, Ninja was Geordi.
Because of the eyes.
In reverse.
Mm.
So I guess, Pendragon could be War.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. He'll play a wizard.
He is not a merry man.
All right, so we'll leave it there until next week.
Right.
If you are watching this and you have any questions, corrections, suggestions, or general hecklings, feel free to leave a comment here or find us on Discord. Please consider liking and subscribing to our YouTube and Twitch channels. Thank you for watching. Olympus out.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.